I'd like to share with you some of the work that's being done on Penstemon here at the University of Nebraska West Central Center, located just south of North Platte. In the back of me you see a population of Penstemon grandiflorus, and this is a population that has been derived from several different sources. Over on my left, the plants there came from white-flowered Penstemon grandiflorus, and over on the right they came from pink, lavender, or red. And we're just trying to find out here from the various sources what happens to progeny when you propagate them according to different colors. The Penstemon this year are about 10 days behind normal. So if you came out here next year at this same time, they'd probably be done flowering it there. But there's many different Penstemon to choose from, and we do work on a number of them. And I brought a few other Penstemon along here that I can share with you. I wanted to show some of the differences here. This is a very tall Penstemon and has purple flowers on it. Unfortunately, this one is not hardy, but we're still working on this one as possibly using it as a cut flower. We have the standard Husker Red Penstemon, which has the red foliage and the white flowers on it. And again, that one's done pretty well this year. Usually it would be flowering slightly earlier than it is this year. So anyway, and then we have a number of experimentals. This is one we like real well. It has bicolors on it. It has lavender and has a white lip on it. And this one has a numbered selection, and most likely, actually this one we applied for a patent on it. And so within the next year this should be available to the public as well. We also have one here which is a new release, and this one actually is available in some nurseries this year. This is called Sweet Joy and Penstemon, and this is one we like real well because it flowers essentially all summer long, whereas some of the Penstemon only flower for a few weeks anyway, and this is a very nice one. And then as you can see, you have various colors and you have shapes of flowers too, so there's a lot of choices to choose from when it comes to Penstemon. Usually when people think about clematis, they think about the vining clematis that are used on mailboxes or clotheslines or on trellises. But there are a lot of other clematis to choose from. For example, this would be more of our typical clematis. It has a large flower on it. But we also have the shrubby type and the herbaceous type, which really grow only to a few feet above the ground. And I have a few examples here. For example, in front of me we have Clematis Hexa, and this is one of my favorite clematis. It's very easy to take care of. You cut it down in the spring, it comes up and flowers, and it has a slight scent to it. And the Nebraska Statewide Arboretum has actually selected this as one of their main plants this year that they're featuring. But anyway, it's a very, very nice clematis, very drought tolerant, easy to take care of. But we also have some other clematis too. For example, we have one native one here called Clematis Fremont, and that one will start to flower usually the end of April. And so it's been flowering a long time, and now it's gone to seed, and here we have an example of that one too. But we have other types too. We have, for example, Clematis integrifolia, and that comes in sort of a blue and a rose color, and there's also white colors of those available as well. They're very attractive. And then we still have others. For example, here's one called Clematis recta, and recta can either have green foliage or it can have sort of reddish purple foliage on it. And these are more shrubby types. The green ones, with our experience, stay upright. The ones with the red foliage tend to be a little bit floppy. But when you're thinking about clematis, don't forget about the shrubby types or the herbaceous types. Our experience is they're very drought tolerant. There's very few pests that ever attack them, and they would be a good addition to any Nebraska garden.